I'll call the meeting to order. We don't have minutes, so that's off the table. Porta Johns.
Porta Johns. I contacted both of them, because last year I was told that Frayed got sold and they were not doing Porta Johns. Then I found out after I contacted Mr. Cesspool, because Jim Hartnett suggested I talk to Matt in Board of Health, and that's who he deals with. So that's who I dealt with last year. My question to you, how was it last year?
It was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, I didn't think there was any complaints. So I kind of recommend, since Freight is not showing any interest, that we just go back with Mr. Sesbro.
Okay. I don't have a problem. As long as the cost didn't get outrageous.
Because I gave him my
Get it,
home.
if you can get a cost from them, just to make sure they haven't any junk.
I sent you, yeah, I
Did
sent
you
you.
send it to them?
Yeah, I did. Oh, you didn't?
I don't think I see it. I saw it.
Yeah, Woody got it.
Want a motion?
Sure.
So moved. To go with, what, Frayed?
Phrase.
Mr.
No,
Cesspool?
no,
Mr. Cesspool.
Mr. Cesspool.
Mr. Cesspool.
Yeah, appoint Mr. Cesspool.
Your second? Oh, all in favor? Aye.
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 Okay.
So what I'll do tomorrow is call them, say we're taking their quote, and what do you think, first week in June?
I would say mid-June, second week, go second week in
The
June.
second week of June, okay.
Yeah,
I'll look it up on the
I
calendar.
think we figured the 15th is a Saturday.
Right, I think the 22nd we're open, third Saturday is,
So like
That's third
17th
Saturday.
would be probably the target?
we get one more, your house, how would you like to sell your house?
If I get those in the mail all the time.
So, third week is June 15th, we're opening the 22nd, so if you get it on the 15th,
15th.
that'd be good.
Okay,
Yeah, that'd be
So
good.
lifeguards will
They-
start 22nd?
The 22nd,
and they've got a key.
that's the first full week, so the
Yeah.
22nd, and there's a week, and then what? Is a Thursday.
Are they already working on the fence?
They're not working on the fence, because we have to vote, and I found out to approve what I sent to everybody.
Oh. Need a
So,
motion?
here, yeah, everybody read the document I sent out with the bid, for the bid on the fence. If you have any comments, questions, concerns,
I thought it was great. Nice work. Solid.
Well, it's
No, we
coming
gotta get a
about
quote,
time,
so- I can send it out tomorrow, so, I'll entertain a motion on that.
yeah. You got it.
I'll second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye. Okay, we're good.
All right.
All righty. That's something else. Let's go to, we don't have one lifeguard, let's do what applicants now. Okay, so yellow ones, just so I understand, are everybody that was there last year, correct?
Yeah, I think we have 13 total. 3 are individuals who did not work with us last year. Luke Medeiros,
That's Brandon's brother.
yeah, Jake Feen, and Charlie Vernon.
Vernon?
And then if we have these here, so I don't know how many applicants you want for them
Well, we're supposed to give priority to Westport residents,
to. Yep.
so we have, this is not a Westport resident. These two are Westport residents.
So, yeah, Hunter, you worked here last year.
He did?
Yep.
And Avery Viveras.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the question is, how many do we need?
Well, that complaint letter said we're supposed to have 9.
What, I didn't see that complaint
You
letter.
did?
I went looking all over for it. I went looking all through my emails. I did not see the complaint
Came
letter.
from
Paula sent it out and I did not, and I did
Yeah.
not see
Yeah, I
it.
didn't remember.
Oh, I should have brought it with me.
What
Did
did
you
it say?
What did it say? What was it about?
They
Oh, he
complained-
went up and down about the lifeguards and they're distracted and there isn't enough of them and et cetera, yada, yada, yada. There was a lot of things from what I understand.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't,
wasn't
I looked all
Maddie's.
over. I did not see it in my emails.
You didn't
My
see
personal
it?
and my-
No?
and my work.
Nothing from Polly.
I searched everything. After I talked to you, I searched
Yeah.
all over. I said, maybe it's in my spam box or my junk box. And I did not see it. I was hoping she would be here tonight or I'd have a copy in my mailbox. I don't.
It was mainly he was saying we weren't staffed enough. The second chair wasn't manned all the time.
What was this guy's name? Lee Carroll?
Yes.
I don't know him or her. Is it him or her?
What? I think it's a him, but I don't know.
Could be Carol.
I don't want to assume anything.
What I'll do is I'll download it and I'll attach it to an email and send it to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Because you never saw it?
I
No?
don't remember.
I'm not sure if she sent
It
it.
was, yeah, it was,
How long ago was
yesterday
it?
we got it, yesterday.
I looked.
Yeah,
I Googled, I searched Paula, I
I
searched
didn't see anything.
my personal, I looked at my, what she sent.
No, I think I filed it. Let me see here.
Just today.
Oh, I can't get to that
You
either.
got everything else in the world.
Yeah.
Indeed, he's looking for help.
Yeah, what else did he say? He said when they spoke to them, that they were not amiable when he spoke to any of the lifeguards. And they're very critical.
I have nothing from yesterday,
Really?
not a thing.
I got it first thing in the
I mean, I've
morning
got-
when I went in.
I got plenty of things, but nothing from Paula.
So it had been sent probably Tuesday.
Nothing on Tuesday. Oh, I got stuff from you on Tuesday from
Mm-hmm.
WBC. I printed those out.
Yeah, I got those.
I got nothing.
How did he determine the number of guards that we needed?
He's probably an expert.
Yeah.
He's probably a lifeguard from somewhere, I would guess, if he's saying that.
Sure.
Or he works the state or
Yeah.
something along that line.
Oh, how many, are we supposed to have two all the time?
Yeah, I think two on the stand, right? And then we had like a floater.
Yeah.
And then
No,
we had somebody in between.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just, nobody here.
Well, she is recording.
Well, Charlotte remembers when the total payroll in Elephant
Yeah.
Rock
She
was,
got us on a wide shot.
Okay. I guess we just flagged them. Okay, all right. Salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, my fault on that. Okay, so, I don't know, well, we'll get the complaint letter and we'll read it.
Yeah,
So,
well, I'll be happy that we're. gonna-
So I'll send it to everybody.
Right,
Because
yeah.
it doesn't seem like,
'cause I
okay.
don't remember seeing it, I didn't find it, like I said.
yeah, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I filed it away, but I'll dig it out and.
Okay, so we have, that's a different one there, okay. So we have 3 people here.
Yep.
One is Luke Maderas, so I think,
Yep,
okay. The other 2. Are they Newport residents?
I'm not sure. Who should I contact to get the actual application?
Denise.
All right, so maybe
I
I can
have-
call tomorrow and, get a copy of them.
I have a couple applications. I have Charlie Vernon. He is in Westport. He's a
Yep,
Westport
all right.
resident.
Yeah, so he's one.
Luke Maderas is a Westport resident.
Yeah. And then I wanna say Jake Feen, the head lifeguard recommended.
I don't know who Jake Steen is. I do know who
Yeah.
Avery
Yeah,
Rivera
yeah,
is.
yeah.
So it comes down to, so we have 2 opens.
And if, 13 here, if, you take out Jake Feen, that's 12.
Only thing we need for,
Okay, 11 stands out.
let's bring in both, let's bring in, Jake and Avery,
Okay.
add Avery, this is Avery's information.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. And then we'll have a meeting next week to see
Okay.
what
Yeah.
for hours and commitments and
Yeah.
things along that line, so.
And you know, somebody could,
Well, so somebody wants to work part, if you have two people want to work part-time, it kind of like, I think
Yeah.
that'll be a wash, so that'll be a plan.
Okay. And then, Mike was hoping, we could meet next week with all the guards, is that?
Is that too soon to try to get everybody to
I think
scramble?
so, yeah,
Maybe the week after,
yeah,
we can notify everybody this week and get everybody to come in.
yeah,
Uh,
so we can do whatever works for you, or we
As
just.
long as I
gotta
have
pick-
enough notice, that's my
Yeah.
schedule, you know, as long,
He picked Thursday thinking, well, at least it's later in the week, but I think you're right.
because you have a long holiday, holiday weekend, and then, I don't know who's
So
where,
the next Thursday would be the 6th, right?
yes. You wanna bring them in? What, you wanna do an afternoon thing?
Yeah.
Is that best for you? Again,
I can come anytime, so really whatever works.
I can too, just like I have enough notice I
Yeah.
can get here,
He,
so.
he said 10 a.m., but I don't think it matters.
I don't know how many people can scramble.
Yeah, to get
you know.
it, yeah,
If we get 4 people, it's not gonna do much good.
yeah.
If we get everybody but 2, then it's okay.
I think we'll give them enough time if we have it on the 6th, and we can
Okay.
do it in the
Who's gonna
morning. or the
contact them all?
afternoon. I'll contact them, and I'll have Mike reach out as well, and
Okay,
just let him know it's mandatory.
okay, yep. Great,
And you wanna do afternoon or morning?
whatever is easiest for you.
Okay, I'll speak with Mike and then,
Okay.
come up with it, and then I'll text you, email
Okay.
you.
All right,
So that's the 6th. Why don't we just say the afternoon? What time? 2 o'clock?
sure.
That makes it easier.
Makes it easier, so it's the end of the day. It's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thursday the 6th, Thursday the 6th at 2.
Yep.
Anybody, are you planning on attending?
Yeah.
You know,
I'll attend.
Woody, or,
What
because if we
day?
do, we have to post it, because we have 3 people. And
No,
we
I
have to post it.
don't, unless I can do, I can come if I have to.
I cannot be there, but, you know, we have to, if you want to. I mean, it doesn't,
No.
Yeah,
You don't
3
have to
people.
post it if you guys.
no, just 2 of us, we don't have to post it, we don't have a quorum. If it's
So-
3 of us, we have to post it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, they put in the right time, probably put 2 AM, like I usually do. And 7 PM, that's great. All right, so that'll be the plan, 2 PM next Thursday?
Yep.
You'll
No,
contact
no.
all those,
Not next Thursday, June 6th. So
That's next.
is that,
next Thursday?
next Thursday? Okay.
Oh, no, that's a
No,
week.
no.
That's
2
a week-
weeks,
that's
2
a
weeks,
week
I'm
away.
sorry, yeah. Okay, so, June 6th,
Yep.
2 PM.
And we'll just make it a mandatory.
And you'll contact everybody?
Yep,
So
yeah.
we have,
I'm also gonna contact Denise tomorrow and just see if I can get a list of, at least the front cover of each. Just so we.
so we have,
For returning guards, you have Michael Pluto, he's the head guard. Emily Donateo, Coltrane McGonigal, AJ Boxler, Dan Barnes, Brandon Medeiros, Luke Medeiros, Leonardo Hashem, Hashem, Marcos Dutra Africano, Andrew Dunn, and Hunter Broder.
right, and then we're adding Charlie Vernon.
Yep.
And Avery Rivera.
Yeah, Avery Riveras, and you want Jake Keane as well to come in?
Keane. That gives us 13, right?
You could always put him on as an extra if somebody leaves or, need somebody to fill.
Yeah, so we can find out what kind of schedule. Yeah, bring him in anyway, he can come to the meeting.
All right,
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
All right. Good night, Jim.
I was gonna call you to see if you needed a ride, because I forgot to,
Yeah, well, I can do it,
I was
it's
in-
light. And those deer, I can see them real good.
okay, so we have 13. All right, there we go. So that's taken care of. Complaints, email. We have a couple here that you sent me.
I got all of them right here.
Oh, you do?
Uh,
Okay. I don't know if you've seen them all, Woody, or,
Not that
We
I
can
know
start,
of.
I I think I just sent him,
I sent them all to Carla, and I've got a positive response from all the people
Yeah.
having problems. She gets in touch with them, and then she straightens out what the problem is. Usually, it's either the case of they think they put a payment in and they didn't,
Yeah.
they didn't really take the card.
Yeah.
That's why nothing happened.
she's been good, it seems like.
Carla, yeah,
Reaching out to-
Carla's great. She's been all over it. Kudos
Uh,
to the town clerk's office for
So,
getting this thing off the ground, this electronic stuff off
Mhm.
the ground.
I'll start, May 20th, we received an email from a Daniel Corey. He introduces himself and says he has a lot that's been owned by his family for more than 100 years.
Yep.
And the town has a very low assessed value of it. We have been told in the past it's likely buildable, and he's looking for a beach pass.
On the water. He's come in here every year for probably the last 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the family, it's off of Rochelle Street or up on off of Sanford Road.
Okay.
It's a paper street in a swamp.
All right.
They've had it for a long time, but it's the same thing. We have a policy that says you have to be 3,000,
3,000, and it's not.
and it's not.
And, well, that's,
I mean, that's basically it.
That's it.
I mean,
So just tell him the same policy
yeah, there's
as
nothing.
in years
I mean,
past.
we start bending for 20, for everybody, we start bending for that, yeah.
Heidi Resendes filled out an application, sent money via the new online system for Beach Pass in February. Wondering if we could tell her the status. I sent that over to the town.
Carl already got it and issued it.
Yeah. Kristen Miranda, for the last 3 years, tried getting Beach Pass. I've been told my census wasn't returned.
Kristen or Emma?
Kristen
Okay.
Miranda. Told her census, her census has gone in every year. She purchased her home 4 years ago. And she's having an issue with the beach pass. I did send that to the town clerk as well.
Yeah, and you had Emma Profit. Ooh.
Yeah, I think that was from the last meeting.
Yeah. Was it last meeting?
Yeah.
Was it? Because April 30th was the date.
Oh, maybe it was after, yeah.
So, and then
And
I
that
have a
one was,
response.
Yeah,
Kristen already reached out to Emma.
Yep.
I'm not sure where that stands, but we responded to all these anyway.
yeah. No,
So,
I think the town clerk's done a great job.
Emma's problem is she is a renter
Okay,
and she can't get her landlord
to give her some sort of documentation.
full-time documentation that she's renting. I have a sneaking suspicion because it's probably a non-valid
Mhm.
rental.
Okay,
Uh,
oh, so he doesn't wanna put it on paper.
Because of where it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
So I have a
where is,
feeling,
where is it?
Blossom Road. I have a sneaking suspicion that it's possibly a non-valid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that though. I know she's a college student and she comes up every summer, but
has she gotten it in years past?
I believe,
I think if we've given it to her in the past, there's a,
works at the Wild Honey Cafe. She doesn't say that she says, I look forward to summer and being able to go to Cherry Web every single year.
Now,
I mean,
if she had, like utility bills or, something like that?
yeah, maybe. I mean, I sent it on to Kristen
Okay,
and she responded,
yep,
but if she's not on the census,
mhm,
even if you're a renter, you're not on the census, you're not eligible under the policy.
yeah,
So I don't know what we do,
okay.
with her.
Put the town clerk,
Okay. We already talked about the fence bid document, send that out. I don't know what kind of bids or what kind of prices we'll get back. The town meeting warrant article was a lump sum with the vehicle and the fence.
okay,
So I'm hoping that we still have enough money for both.
yep,
We're working on the vehicle. April at the highway department's out for a month. And she has set up all the purchase for this, for the original vehicle we had. I'll send it around again for everybody to look at, but we need to get it within a couple of weeks, obviously. We gotta get it
Yeah.
ordered. I believe there's a truck that's available and running that they can use in the
just
meantime.
getting started.
I don't know where we stand on equipment. Did Michael
He said we were in good shape. He was gonna put together a list. He's actually just getting back from, he was away with his family, so
Okay.
he said he'll get us that
Because we gotta
list.
get it ordered if we're gonna have it, because
Yeah.
everybody's gonna be ordering, and we'll run the same problem we had last year.
One thing that we didn't have was reels, but I don't think
Impossible to
we
find.
did.
Yeah, they're impossible to find. I know the place in Middletown
Yeah,
doesn't have them,
yeah.
so I don't know why a reel would be so hard to keep in
Yeah.
stock. I mean, you know, if you had some kind of weird
Yeah,
item.
maybe.
If you had some kind of strange, you know, one-of-a-kind item, it's a reel.
Yeah.
It's got a rope and,
Yeah.
you know, I don't
Well, is there
understand.
anything special? Is it just a drum with a rope on it?
Yeah, it's got like a,
Does it have
you know, they wear it.
Oh, they have to wear it.
Yeah, it's got like a harness that is.
Yeah, and it's
is
almost
on,
like a
so
spool of
Yeah.
rope
Yeah.
that just kind of spins and,
It's like a giant fishing line,
Yeah.
basically.
You could just-
But I don't know why it's a very common item, like I said, if
Yeah.
you were looking for a widget, you know, to fix your surfboard,
Yeah, yeah,
then
you
you
can
can probably find it, but
Yeah.
you can't find a simple reel, I don't know. Not understood. So I think we're all set with lifeguards. We do have a letter here, from Joel Sullivan. I happen to know Mr. Sullivan. I've known him for some time. He wants to be appointed to the beach committee. Paul is getting off, so there's already people. He lives off of 177 on
yeah,
Jordan's
yeah,
Way.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, I know Joel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So,
I think he'd be great.
Mhm.
It's-
All right.
I
I
read
don't
the
know.
article.
gonna complain about my sport already, though, in the letter. So, I mean, this came in, you see the selectmen, obviously they'll probably make appointments at the end of next month or the middle of next month. The appointments, I believe, will only Paula's up this year. She has indicated she's not coming back, obviously. Let's see, is there anything else? That'd be unanticipated issues. Member issues, anybody? You've got everything, I think.
How about for the Gator? Now, we talked about getting.
That's what I mean,
Storage.
April.
That's the
Oh,
big-
storage?
Yeah, storage
We can get a
container.
Voltran rental for like $200 a month to stick down there to put the equipment in.
And we can probably order that right when we get the,
They're pretty available,
yeah.
you know, so there's a spot down there, these, Chris Gonzalez has to remove, like, you cut off utility pole. You
Okay.
gotta remove that, it's the perfect spot right next to the dumpster to put in, lock it up, give, keys to free police fire and of course the lifeguards. So that will work out.
Yeah,
One of the things we have to go over, and we're gonna have to tell the lifeguards where to park
yeah.
this year, because they won't be driving the truck down.
Mhm.
So.
For the start of the year, they will, right?
Yeah, maybe, it depends on when the gator comes.
Yeah.
I don't think, years past there were supply issues, I don't think there is.
Yeah.
It's a vendor they use all the time, it's on the state approved bid list.
Yeah.
The vehicle's on the state approved bid list. I like the Kubota better than what we're gonna buy,
Yeah.
but the Kubota is not on the bid list. The Kubota has a better bed,
Yeah.
longer.
What do we envision the,
What is it, a
Gator.
Polaris or?
It's kind of like,
John Deere.
it's a, well, the Gators, the John Deere Gators you've seen, you know, I
Yeah, I
think
know.
probably the
Yeah.
golf course had them. This is similar to that, except more beach buggy-like, a little knobbier tires, those are a little more for lawn, this would be more
Well,
for
I know
being
that
sand.
Polaris makes them.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah.
But this has a little bed on it, but it's not a big bed. The problem we're having, I talked to Jim about this, so usually with the truck, with the extra cab, the lifeguards have a place to go when it
yeah,
rains.
yeah. Or it's hot, you know? and
Yeah.
we need to get out of the heat.
You get out of, so I was thinking that we should purchase maybe a pop-up,
That'd be great.
that they can stick in the back of the truck and they can
Yeah.
do, and they can just,
Why don't we do that when we get the additional supplies?
yeah, because then at least they'll have something to go under the
Yeah.
shade. Problem is they have to pick it, put it up and take it down.
Well, they're quick.
Yeah.
10 by 10.
But they tend to fall apart.
They need- they need-
Do it
they
every
need a-
day.
Go gentle.
Something heavy under
Yeah.
the legs. that's all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think they can put it in the sand or even.
Well, no, it needs weight.
Yeah, well, they can put,
They blow away.
yeah. I'm more concerned that things that, those things
Fall apart.
going, yeah, they fall apart pretty easily.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's something called heavy duty one, I suppose it must be,
Yeah, probably not worth it.
you know,
Buy
probably
more.
cheaper to
Buy
buy
more.
5 of them,
Yeah.
it's disposable.
Yeah.
But at least they'll have something, and it's also for people who may be in the sun, who need to get out, you know, on the beach.
Mhm.
Residents who need to get out of the sun, they have a place, even
Mhm.
for first aid or
Yep.
whatever. I think that's the only thing we can do. Jim was thinking we could put a couple of poles in the ground and get one of those flags, you know, on the rope, you know, one of those sails they have, those tri-thing sails they have on beaches now. You tie them to, they just provide shade, and they could just hang down the sail every day and leave the post up, and I think that might be a good idea
You
too.
could probably do that from the lifeguard stand, even, you know, anchored in there and then.
Well, yeah, because you've seen them, they tie the sails off, and
Yeah.
it's just a shade, so they could probably, I don't think it does much for the rain though,
Yeah,
but it will provide shade. I mean, maybe something to talk about the lifeguards.
yeah.
Mhm.
I can return
And see, you know, Jim wants us to get well and put fresh water down there, but I don't know how we do that. That's a whole permitting nightmare.
For water?
Yeah, you'd like to have like, you know, someplace they can wash down and stuff like
Well, it'd
that.
have to be
That'd be
It
great.
would have to be a
Because
public,
right now, the lifeguards don't have anything.
Yeah.
They're going
it'd
to
have to be a
trips.
public water,
Yeah.
it would have to be a public water supply.
Yeah, it's a permitting
Oh,
nightmare.
God, yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, yeah, as you know, it would be a permitting nightmare for what we use it for.
Well, I think they reduced the radius a little recently.
Well, they reduce it depending on the drawdown, so, but down there, since it's all sand, the drawdown would be tremendous, it's a very slim lens of land.
Mhm.
So, I don't know if that's a pot, you know, I was thinking if we just immediately.
Well, is there a, well, what do you do about a pump? You need electricity to run a pump.
We can get electricity down there.
Really?
We have power right in the parking lot.
Yeah, well, that's
You know,
still,
we could run on a pole, I mean, I don't think that's a problem, I think the problem is permitting it.
Mhm.
How does the state do it?
They have a public water supply,
Yeah.
but they have composting toilets in the buildings, and, I mean, supposedly they're, you know, I know the campgrounds, you're not supposed to drink the water.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess you could say you don't drink the water, but if somebody does, it would be
Yeah.
a risk. So, that's those things. Anything else?
I think we're in good shape.
I gotta get Chris down there to repair the gates, there's a bunch of gates that need repairing, at Charing Well, I've kept them open. I gotta start locking them up, it's getting to be that time of year. Because it gets light late at night, people are going down there later and later. No more dolphins wash up, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
yeah, there's one on, Point of Rocks.
Well, there's one there was one on Charing Web, there's 3 on Gooseberry, there's one in front of
Yeah.
Shandy's. Because
Yeah.
Because the funny thing is, as all the fishermen tell me, there's been a bunch of mackerel just offshore, just off the beach.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering if that's what the problem is, this, the
They're
dolphins.
coming in, because our grandson went out with a guide to Nolan's, and they got 250 pounds of mackerel.
The mackerel, because everybody's been surprised with the bass that stayed in, but the mackerel have been right off Gooseberry, just like, and I'm wondering if that's why the dolphins are
Mhm.
washing up, I'm not sure. They're chasing the mackerel or what's going on, but, anyway, yeah, so we'll get it to the parking lot, do the path, that's gonna happen next week, I think.
Yes.
I think we're through with storms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
For now.
Seems like we're in good shape.
Yeah, I think we're okay this year, we're a little
And the start date is the 22nd.
22nd.
No, the 27th. I forgot already.
I think it's the 22nd.
Well,
No, 22nd is a Wednesday.
Saturday is,
It's, yeah, no, it is 22nd.
Yep.
Start date is the 22nd.
Okay. And we'll bring the lifeguards in on June 6th.
We could start for the weekend before, just have a weekend. But I might as well just get the schedule straight, and
Yeah.
get Michael with the schedule, and let's get everybody
I'll
rolling.
talk to him tomorrow and have him wrap his arms around it.
So July 4th is a Thursday, so the Thursday, everybody's gonna take Friday off, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's gonna be a zoo down there. We're probably gonna need extra lifeguards
Yeah.
just for those 4 days, because
Yeah.
whenever it falls on one of those days, it's a long weekend,
Yeah.
and depending on weather.
I know, yeah, we're already looking at 4th of July.
Mm.
Yeah,
Uh,
great.
Okay, so we're all good, and,
Yeah.
I don't think I have any other member issues, no, I think we're all good.
Okay.
Anything you can think of? We just gotta get rolling on the gator, I'm not sure how fast we can get that. I'm anticipating that if I send the bids out tomorrow,
Mhm.
I'm not sure when we're gonna get them back. I don't want them going down there 4th of July week to put in the fence up.
Yeah, yeah.
There's very little clover fencing on Cherryway Beach, because it's a very little beach. But,
Yeah.
you know, but there's no only down at Boaters Beach, there's nothing, the whole, every year usually it starts at the entrance and runs the
Yeah.
whole way,
Yeah,
nothing. There's a tremendous amount of gooseberries I found out every morning.
Big sandbar in the middle.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's any plovers, I know the plovers are around because I hear them and see them all over the place, I just don't know.
well,
They haven't gotten to. But putting in the fence, I wanna make sure these guys know that, they're gonna do this in the middle of the day.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be during the week,
Beach
and if it's
goers.
early enough, it won't be a big deal, but
Yeah,
we're gonna have to have the police detail, they're gonna have to have people there to
yeah,
guide the public.
I would imagine they'll bring a truck down and,
Yeah, I can imagine a truck and a small, like, either excavator if they push the things in and stuff like that, so. I'll know if we get bids. I just wanna get that fence in for them and
yeah,
be done with
Yeah.
that part of our,
Yeah.
that's been a 6-year
yeah,
odyssey now. I think that's it.
great.
Hey, I'll move to adjourn.
Beach, nothing at Beach Avenue, no,
No, it looks good.
I'm pretty quiet over there, I'm surprised.
Well, I mean, the road's in good shape.
Well, I haven't seen a lot of people on the rocks fishing, fishing's been
Well, I saw them,
tremendous.
yeah, they were out there the other morning.
Yeah, I don't go down in the morning, but.
But they
in the
never,
evening, I haven't seen-
I don't know how they get there.
Everybody asks that same question, but I'm hoping, I want to get there with Chris Dunn about
And
that.
somebody must leave them off and then drive back,
I gotta believe it's like,
because they're.
there's
A
friends
dozen
of
people
landscapers and the other, while other people are working, they're down there.
Hardly any cars.
Could be.
Well, they know they can't park, but I just don't
Yeah,
know.
but it's-
But the camping thing's the camping and the van camping in Sharon Web, that's gotta stop.
Yeah.
We can't allow that this year. It's gonna get out of hand quickly, a little bit too much. I had a lot of complaints about that last year.
Where is this?
They're camping on the Nubble.
Oh, really? No, I didn't.
Oh, no,
Like a Sprinter van.
they put up the little, dome tents right on the Nubble, and they're there all
I'd say
night.
Maybe a couple, but not a lot.
But the van camping, I think, as soon as I get to the parking lot, they put in the far corner,
Yeah,
they're sitting out there in the chairs, and, they got the hibachi going, and they're like,
Mhm.
you leaving? No, I'm staying here on. And they know I'm gonna come back in the morning and open it up, so they're not going anywhere, and they're not getting ticketed, so it's like the best place in the world.
yeah,
I found that,
even if they do get ticketed, it's,
it's
reasonable.
cheaper than, it's cheaper than the
Yeah,
campground, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh,
I
But, I mean,
seen a lot.
they,
And nobody's, there aren't any complaints from,
not
Local-
yet, but
locals.
I'm just, my
Yeah.
fear is it's just gonna snowball, the way social media works, is one person tells another person, and then they tell 10 people, and
but
then they tell 10 people.
they'd be on land trust property.
But who's gonna enforce it, It's-
Yeah, I know. And so what do you do?
I'm more concerned about, coming down, watch the dunes go up in flames, or, or something along that line. They're usually pretty good about picking up their garbage and doing things,
Yeah.
I gotta say that, but I'm just more concerned that something happens. It's gonna
Oh,
eventually.
boy, that time of year.
Yeah, and it's the most wonderful time of the year.
all right.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
All right,
Aye, we're good.
all right.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for everybody for helping.